Hey guys, my name is Sage. It's my first YouTube video, and I want to tell you a little bit about me before I get into the story time that it says in the title. I have been watching YouTube for about 6 years now, and I'm 13. My middle name came from the Bible, and it means fire, if you already don't know. And I have a pretty big family. I have 2 other sisters and a little brother, and I have tons of dogs and chickens and cats. And I have a stepmom and a stepdad, and my parents got separated when I was like really little, so it didn't really faze me that much. But it fazed my older siblings, but they helped me through it, I guess you could say. But I will talk about that in another video that's all about me. That's just the basics. And for this video, I'm going to be telling you about the first time I broke my wrist. And that was about November of 2015 or 2015, whichever one y'all like to say. I like saying both. But I'm going to start from the beginning. I was at my cabin that's right behind my house with all my family. They always come there like a couple times a year. Oh my gosh, excuse my ratchetness. Man, like my nose are just so bad. These stupid allergies and it's summertime, but oh well. But where were we? Oh yeah, we were at the cabin. My cousin's parents let us ride 4-wheelers because we love running 4-wheelers. We've been riding them our whole lives. We were both 9, 10 years old at the time. But I've been driving cars since I was like 6. Like, that's like enough. Like, I was in my grandpa's lap steering, but I'm a pretty good driver. Like, I've driven a bunch now. And I was on a 4-wheeler. We were driving down a road, and my cousin was behind me, and it's like a back road. Like, my house is like the driveway, and then it's like a road. It's like splits like that. And the road goes like back to houses of like friends and people we know. And there's a trailer park right there. But there's also a road that goes down there to like an oil rig, and it's like all in the woods. But that's a long way to get to the cabin, because if you're on the road, it's like paths. It's already cut out, but that way's like woods, and like it's really fun to go on. Like, and I was like, in my mind, I was deciding which way I wanted to go, because I was like, do I want to get there faster, or do I just want to enjoy the ride, I guess you could say. And so I like quickly turned, because I was like, I just want to take a long way. And so I was turning, and my cousin was going straight still, so he started turning, and he hit me a little bit, and I kind of did that, and he went straight to get my way. And I was just kind of holding on the 4-wheeler, because I was like, whoa, I don't want this thing to tip, so I'm going to let go and land on the ground, just get like a bruise or a scratch or whatever, like nothing big than I thought it was. And I fell on the ground, and I landed on my wrist a really, really weird way. Like, it hurt really bad. I felt like I sprained it. And the 4-wheeler like rolled across the street, and like a guy pulled up. He was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. My cousin's going to go get his dad, because his dad's a nurse, and he went to go get him because he's like, oh God, like, Sage is hurt, like, let's go get someone, like, now, like, she needs someone. So we like rode the 4-wheeler all the way up to the house to the cabin to go get him. And him and his sister, well, his dad and his sister came. I don't know who I was talking about, but his dad and his sister came, and him. And like, his dad's a nurse, and so is his mom. So they know about like broken bones and stuff. Like, they're a special kind of nurse. I don't even remember the name of it. I think it's orthopedic. That's it. Yep, I'm an idiot, but I remembered it. It's an orthopedic. They're those type of nurses. They're really Sage, really. They're those type of nurses. And they were feeling my arm. They were like, can you lift your arm up? I was like, no, like, it hurts, because so much pressure, it goes on your arm. You don't even know about it. Like, that's crazy. And like, I was like, I can't raise it. There's so much, feels like there's so much weight pushing down on my wrist, because it was like hurting so bad. And it was purple and blue and swollen. They were feeling it. They were like, yeah, it doesn't feel broken to me, because it was like a teeny tiny little crack in my bone that apparently the x-ray had. But we'll get in that later. And so they were like, okay, we'll just wrap it up, put ice on it, you'll be fine. Like, it's probably just a sprain, or you probably rolled your wrist, or however you landed on rocks. Because it was like big old rocks, like rocks about this big, and they were kind of jagged and like crazy. And they kind of hurt, because I had a big old bruise like on my head, like right here, and like on my arm. But it was like, it's just a bruise, like not as bad as it hurt wrist. And so that night I was like, man, my wrist really hurts. So I just went to bed, sleep it off, and I woke up, and it was like, it didn't hurt like as bad, but it still hurt pretty bad. Like, it was a very uncomfortable pain. And so they were like, okay, my parents and my aunt, and like they were all like, okay, so you need to go and get like an X-ray. Like, it's not good. I'm like almost positive it's not good at all. And so like 2 hours later, we're like, okay, we'll just go see. Like, it won't hurt anything. Oh man, like, it's so late and I'm so tired. So excuse me, like, pausing a lot. But I don't know. But anyways, like I was saying, where were we at? Oh yeah, we were going to the quick care because that's the quickest way, and they have an X-ray machine and everything there. So we went there. My dad like is a nurse, so he like is already like available there. So we just went there, got an X-ray, and it turns out I had a crack in my bone. Like I said earlier, there's a crack, but that we didn't know that because it was so tiny. But they were like, yeah, you need surgery. The date you're gonna get surgery is December this. And I was like, that's my birthday. Like, I can't do that. They're like, well, the next day you'll have to be is like some other day, like Christmas or whatever. I was like, and I'll just do my birthday, whatever. Because Christmas, like, no one wants surgery on Christmas. Like, it's Christmas. So I was like, whatever. I'll have it on my birthday. I'll just like celebrate another day. Like, I just turned another age. Like, nothing big. So the day my surgery comes, we get there. They put an IV in, and we have the surgery. And when we get out, I had this big old like splint, but with like bandages and gauze all over it, and it was like all the way down to like my forearm, like right here. So it was pretty long, and it like went to my hand, so I could move and stuff. And I had a sling, and it like hurt really bad though. But they put this pin in it right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's about 3 inches long, and it was all the way. I'm gonna show you guys a demonstration because ouch, these bracelets. So it was in my arm like this, not like straight like that. It was at an angle, but for best representation, it was like this. And it was sticking out of my arm like this, like my arm was right here. Right there. And I still have a scar. I'll show you guys this scar. Was that even English? I'm so sorry. I will show you guys the scar is what I meant to say. And so they I went home, blah blah blah. I didn't go to school for like a week because like they didn't want to risk me hurting my wrist again. I don't know what that means. Like, it's just an arm. Like, I can set it down anywhere. But risky. But so I didn't go to school. I had a sling, and whenever I got to school, all my teachers did everything for me. So I was like, huh, that's fine by me, because I broke my left hand and I'm left-handed, so I can't write, but I can cut like papers. And that week we cut a lot of papers, but I was like, okay, I'm not about to be cutting all these 50 papers. I'll let my teacher do that for me because I'm lazy. And plus, teachers always cut really good papers. I don't know why. It's some weird stuff going on, but that happens. So, like I was saying, everyone did things for me, and 2 months later, probably not even 2 months, went by. Then we went to the orthopedic again, and they put a cast on with the pin still in, because they needed to heal, but I didn't want this big old thing, so they're like, we'll just get you a tiny forearm cast, you'll be good to go, people can sign it, blah, blah, blah. And my grandma took me, and how grandmas always are, but they're like tacky selves. They always want something cute. So my grandma made me get a candy cane cast because it was December, which is my birthday. And I'm not going to say the date of it, just for privacy reasons. And so we had it, and everyone was like, oh, that's such a cute cast, this. I was like, yeah, I know, my grandma made me get it, like, leave me alone, my arm hurts, just, I'm not that great of a mood. And so they were like, okay, but can we sign it? I was like, yeah, whatever. And so I had a ton of signatures, and like the day that came to come to get the cast off and get the pin out, we were at the orthopedic. And people who don't know what an orthopedic is, an orthopedic or a nurse that works there, they x-ray your arm, and they like do casts, but it's like a doctor's office, but they just work with bones and stuff. Like, they don't check if you're good or not. Like, that's what a doctor's for. Orthopedics, like bones and like broken legs and all that stuff. That's what they do. They check and see if you're all right. They fix it, set surgery dates and everything like that. Like, happened to me. So I was there, and they have like these beds like at a doctor. Like, it's just set up just like a doctor, but it's bigger because they have like a sink and like cast things and stuff. I just heard something. It's really creepy. Anyways, like I was saying, I think it's like really late. My family's like dead sleeping, but I do not care because we're savage like that. But anyways, like I was saying, oh jeez, my throat's so dry right now. I've tried to film this video twice and it did not work, so please excuse me, like, talking really fast because of, like, it didn't work and my camera died. And I was like, well, I hate this, so I'm just going to get it done over with because nothing will hurt. I have nothing to do and it's like 12 o'clock at night, so. So, where was I at? Oh, yeah. So we were there. We were going to get the cast off. They took it off and the pin was in me. And they were like, okay, we're going to take the pin out today. I was like, no, like, why would we take a pin out without getting surgery? Because I thought, like, you need surgery because it was, like, in your bone, you know? I was like, why wouldn't I need surgery? And they're like, no, we can just rip it out with, like, these medical pliers. They just pulled it. So that's what they did. So they were like, yeah, you'll hear a slight, like, you might hear a crack because that's just your bone moving. I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, it's perfectly fine. I was like, okay. And they're like, I'm going to go really fast so you won't like, feel a thing, not hear a thing. They're like, turn your head so you won't know what happens because then it makes it 10 times better. I was like, okay. And then I was like 3, 2, and they pulled it out on 2. I was like, what was that? They're like, you won't feel it as much because you'll expect it. I was like, that's smart. That's really smart. Because knowing me, I would have probably waited forever because I was like, but I'm just stupid. Like, we can all, like, figure that. But anyways, like I was saying, they pulled it out. It was bleeding, so they, like, bandaged it. That was definitely not English. They bandaged it up, and they wrapped it up, put a brace on it, splint, whichever one you want to call it. I am so dumb today. They are the exact same thing. Oh, jeez. How would I get through this? They're the exact same thing. And, like, I went home a couple months later because, like, I needed it so my wrist, like, didn't re-break, which I don't see how that would happen because I already had surgery. It was technically my joint. It was, like, right below it. Like, my joint's right here, and it broke right there. Like, definitely not, like, anything. Like, it wouldn't re-break. They said to do it for just, like, in case. I was like, okay. So, we went back to the orthopedic place. And they were like, okay, we're going to re-x-ray, see if you're doing fine, if you need more surgery because it didn't heal all the way, blah, blah, blah. I was like, man, I was like, more surgery, x-ray, didn't heal fine. Like, that's one of the things I heard. I was like, please, like, don't be that. Like, I hated that. Anyways, like, I always used to sprain my wrists, sprain my ankles. That was perfectly fine. I was like, okay, should we be immune to this? So I was like, no. So we x-rayed it. They were like, yeah, you might need it. I was like, they're like, yeah, you might need to start doing this. So, like, you might not need surgery. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do that, like, every single day. And it turns out I didn't need more surgery, thank God. I just wore the brace 24/7 because they said, do not take it off and take a shower or you're washing your hands. And, like, using the bathroom, like, those type of things. Like, you don't want clothes on. Like, and other than that, wear it 24/7, like, for the next 3 months. I was like, okay, boo, like, I'm going to be doing that. So I wore it, and it turns out all my arm hair was black, and I have totally blonde arm hair. So I was like, okay, that's disgusting. Like, please, like, honey, no. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, So that was some drama thing. I was like, yeah, Anyways, like I was saying, all my arm is black, and now I'm like, it's so gross. Like, if you're squeamish, like, skip a couple, like, seconds away. But they had, like, a scab right here, and I had to wait for it to come off. But now I have this scar, like I already showed you a couple minutes ago. And then that happened. Then my hair is perfectly blonde again, like it is, and I can move and everything. It's, like, not broken and stuff. And that's my video for today because it's late and I'm, like, exhausted. But I love YouTube, and I want to provide good content for y'all. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and have a great day, morning, evening, like, whichever you're doing. Make sure you're smiling, and make sure you are not letting people bring you down. Make sure you're always up. Make sure you're always in a good mood, because good mood makes you a happier person on the inside and out. You could be in the worst day of your life, and you could watch someone's YouTube videos, and you could feel 10 times better. Like, And that's the way I want you guys to be while watching my YouTube content, to smile and not feel down if you're down. So I love you guys, and peace.